you can't help but just be ignited when you talk to you know. So it's like, it's contagious, people.
Hey everybody, how you doing? We're sitting over here. This is Hiru, and next to me is also
Amy.
That's right, we are from
Aim and Vision.
That's right. And today we are sitting with Elle's Bridal Shop. All right, so we want to ask the first question. Everybody wants to know, everyone wants to know who is Eleanore, and we're going to let you all know right now. Go right ahead, Ames.
Okay, so Eleanore is, for me, so let me just do a brief introduction as
Yes.
to how I met Eleanore. Okay, so Eleanore was the beautiful soul who sponsored my dress.
Yes.
And when she sponsored my dress, we took the initiative to do a marketing campaign around her brand. Ta-da! Look how beautiful she is.
Right
okay,
there.
You'll get the link below.
Right there.
You'll find all her links, all her socials. You'll see
Yes.
all the beautiful pictures and videos that she's created for
Yes.
everyone to see.
Yes.
She's got this beautiful soul and she knows her business.
She's the cream in our coffee.
And everything that she does has the creme de la creme of dresses. Whatever you feel for, she will highly advise you with perfection as to what you want.
Now, I know we know, and because we, like I said, we love you so very dearly, but for those who are watching and don't know, we just want to know, how did your business get started?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's like, some things just meant to be and the business chooses you. And it's not like I went out and decided I want a bridal shop. I've been in the industry before with being a makeup artist, but not professionally, just people asking me to do it. So I just always loved the wedding industry. And every single time I did a bride's makeup, it would be like sending my own daughter out because the makeup artist would leave behind, would stay behind and the bride would go off. And I was like, oh. So I always loved the industry. 9 years ago, I had a baby. And then I was a stay-at-home mom for a little while, and I didn't want to go back to the corporate environment because I didn't want to leave the kids. And it was just, I was older and I wanted to have a business that I can work around with my children. Funnily enough, the business that I have right now, or this business, is the business that I actually hired my own dress from a few years prior. Wow. And I stayed friends with previous owners, yes. And they have a clothing store as well. So I would continue shopping with them. And then the one day I walked into the store and the whole shop was ondersteboer. So I said, what's going on in your shop, girls? It's like, they said, no, they are giving up the bridal section. They don't have time for it anymore. Their clothing range has taken off. So I didn't even think about it. I went home the next morning. I spoke to my friend and she said, you know what? That's your business. You have the space for it. You've been looking for something. You love the industry. And then I took over the business. Like literally, I made the decision in an hour.
Wow.
I decided to do it. I decided to buy it. Mm-hmm. I had the space. We set it up. And you know what? Life has a sneaky way of preparing you for your life.
Wow.
Like it has. My life up to that point, I've had quite a few different occupations, and everything that I was taught and learned and experienced, and just the knowledge that I acquired really helped me in this business. Not for a single day since I bought that business did I feel not skilled or not equipped. Because yes, sure, we work with material and silhouettes and cuts, and which is beautiful. I love it. But essentially, you work with a person walking in that has a soul and an essence and just a personality, and you need to capture that in their wedding day and in their wedding dress. It needs to reflect them. And what I mean with my life preparing me up to that point was, you can walk into my shop and I know pretty much immediately which dress is yours without even putting on a dress.
That you do.
That's true. that is one superpower that I can clearly state to the world. Yep. You know very well. It's
a more of really listening and hearing people, and when they walk into your environment, just focusing and just hearing them. and then just go with that. I've had some jobs in the past where I had training in that, where you have to, and also counseling and stuff like that. So it did help me.
Great.
So, yes.
Tell me, what keeps you motivated and driven to keep these doors open? Now, I know that you mentioned about the brides and the passion that you have, but internally, what keeps you motivated to keep these doors open? Even though you look at your, income and expenditure sheet, entrepreneurship is not that easy, but what keeps you motivated?
Especially during COVID.
True.
Yes.
True.
I thought about that for a day or two. People are motivated by things they love.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keeps you most motivated and want to be better and create better ways of doing business and incorporating that love into your life. I think that's the simple answer to that question is I honestly love what I do and I cannot see myself doing anything else. I was actually, a friend of mine asked me the other day, seeing that COVID was so hard and tough, especially on the events industry, it was like, why don't you just maybe try and find another job? And I was like, no chance. I cannot give up my babies. Every single one of those dresses have a name. I cannot let them go. I gently wash them.
Yes.
I nurture them.
Yes.
I fix them up. And, so that's the key for me, is that I really love what I do. And you know what? I can have any day. And if I walk into that shop and that client of mine walks in and I close that door, it's like everything else disappears. And I'm in this really happy space.
Yes.
I feel so energized after that. I feel happy and I work with happy people.
Yeah.
I work with happy people that be inspired. And then, that the best part is a woman or a lady or a girl walks into my shop and they try on dresses, and then in front of my very eyes, she transforms into that bride. And I can see the moment it happens. I get goosebumps every single time. Every single time.
You truly did that. You truly did that for me. You did that. I stare at my pictures every single day. Since that day, I stare at my pictures and I'm like, is this really me? And I'm like, Eleanor, what you've just described is the true essence of a fulfilled purpose in life. And that's something that is rare on this earth, because a lot of people, like you mentioned in COVID, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, now I need to go find a job or do something different to what I was originally doing to actually make ends meet. And you just stuck in it just because you are so convicted in your passion and your fulfilling lifestyle. Yeah. And that is rare. That is a true testament to living one's fulfilled life.
I tried breaking the cookies thing during lockdown but I ended up eating most of it, I just like, this is not going to work. This is really not going to work.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Hey, since COVID has happened, we've all had to sit around and figure out how we're going to pivot on that same mark and how are we going to innovate. I mean, now that we've gone through the pandemic and we've done what we've done, how do you feel? What is your way of it that you feel you could innovate or where you see innovation going in what you're doing?
Growing from
I mean, because it's all about growth.
Yeah, the thing is, for every small business owner, you would like to expand and grow.
Yeah.
But for me, what makes my business special to me, and the fact that I can deliver the way I deliver, is the fact that I don't expand too much, because it's me and my personal, I need to be there personally with every single bride. I cannot appoint a few assistants and have them handle the appointments. I can maybe get someone to handle other aspects of my business, like the admin and social media. But I don't.
We got something on that. We got something on that.
Yeah. I really want to expand in like footprint on the social media front. Actually, I have not downloaded TikTok yet. I have not. And so maybe just getting someone who actually understands marketing trends and the social media aspect, to take that over for me, so that I can just have more time to expand my time with clients. The other aspect is also collaboration with other service providers. That's something that I would like to do. Service providers, in all areas of the industry, like makeup artists, photography. Photographers are so important in this business.
Yeah.
The event is over, the dress has been worn, it's been returned, but your photographs and your videos, those are your lasting memories. And I always tell the ladies that come to me, and also because I have only pre-loved dresses, but by me, you will get the same dresses that are in the shops, in the boutiques, and that cost 15, 20, 30,000 rand dresses in my shop for half, between quarter, 25% to 50% of the original price tag.
Wow.
I always tell the girls, you can still get the quality. Don't pay the full price for the dress, but definitely spend the money on a photographer. People have also approached weddings, have changed completely over the last 2 years, from where it was all expenses. It was just they went all out. And I think the way people see money and what's important has completely shifted. So they are looking for the better alternative to spending the money that they could invest in their house, in their children, in their honeymoon or whatever, into something that will just be a fleeting day.
Yeah,
so we get on the lasting thing.
Yes, we've all had to pivot. We've all had to come, and and I'm a therapist and a coach, and that's what I mainly do, and I try to look at the positive of everything that happens and deconstruct that, and then look how we unpack it, and then how we assimilate it back for our programming, for the right programming. Always moving forward. And I looked at how the world was. I took positive out of COVID, out of this whole pandemic. It forced us to be able to connect. We are a collective. We come from a collective. We are a collective. We will always remain a collective. So here comes Zoom, and Zoom that was created out of a man who created a platform so that he could speak to his girlfriend, who was his girlfriend for like umpteen years, and then he wound up marrying her. But it's just so he could see her more often, he created this. So we've all reached out in reference to, it's so great that we're talking on this way. We find a way. That's the one beautiful thing I do love about us as people. We will find, as a species, we find a way of connecting, of talking, of telling our stories. And your story is so unbelievably important. That when we had this, Amy came back and she's like, "Hero," and I go, "What?" She goes, "I just had a moment," and I was like, "A moment." Now that's not a word that we just throw around.
No,
we don't just throw a moment around. I was like, "What?" And she's like, "I met the most amazing person." She's, "And I got pictures," like that.
Oh man, I have the best time. I have a great time with all my brides that walk in there, because every single person brings something to my life.
Yeah.
I learn from them. I hear about their experiences, how they met their partners, what they do for a living. So it's really nice, and I'm really interested in the person.
Good.
I think I like people.
Yeah.
I think I like them.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We've made an executive decision that we're going to keep you forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have made an executive decision in all of our business and all the stuff that we're doing. We are going to keep you and put you, like, as much as we can into what we do, and build the whole thing with you, because we love you.
You are the best.
Honestly.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Really.
You know
What?
No, go ahead.
Sorry. I mean, you guys, the two of you together, you make like this big banging dynamic package. You can't help but just be ignited when when you talk to you, you know? So it's like, it's contagious, people.
Well, we genuinely practice genuality in a time when that is a rare commodity. It's a rare commodity.
It's a dying skill as well, yeah. But you know what? It's just, I think some people are just naturally and generally happier. They just have a different mindset, and I think I've always had that. It's just like yesterday morning I got up, I was hungry because I started a diet on a Monday, and I woke up hungry, so I was like, this is gonna be a rough day. And then I had little sleep, which also doesn't help. So, and I told a friend, I said, I'm a bit grumpy and I'm tired. So I said, no, I'm going to change my attitude right now. And I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's make this day different.
Yeah, that's the personality I definitely love about you.
Yes.
You literally like pull yourself together and pull up your bootstraps and you just keep going.
Yes.
Even though it hurts, you keep going.
Yes.
And that's what I love, that strength that you have. Oh, no one can even purchase that.
No, you got it or you don't. I mean,
exactly.
I'm a coach. I'm a crisis counselor and a coach, and I'm always seeing different things. And it's like I tell you're very right. You have no idea how on target you are. Every single day, we make a minimum, on average, 66,000 choices a day.
Wow.
All right.
You know, about 60,000 of those, in my case, will be about food.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for watching part 1 of this interview.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying part 1 and like what you're seeing, then please do like, follow, and subscribe.
That's right. But wait a minute. In part 2 of this interview, we'll be discussing marketing, branding, and how to scale a dream in the 21st. You really do not want to miss this one.
That's true. That's true. Again, thank you for viewing. And if you should have any questions on how Aim and Vision can help your business, please let us know and DM us directly.
Or, additionally, if you feel you would love to be interviewed and tell your story, do us a favor and yourself, contact us. And you can contact us at...
It's Aim and Vision.
You gotta spell that out.
Sorry, ITSAIMANDVISION @gmail.com. That would spell out it's aimandvision @gmail.com, or PM us on any social platform, which would be @aimandvision.
Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. That's one to grow on.
See you.
Tuesday, Fonzie throws out his little black book when he finally meets the woman of his dreams, but is he the man for her? Watch the new season premiere of Happy Days. Then Shirley's day has finally arrived. She's getting married and the groom's all wrapped up in the funniest wedding of the year on the new season premiere of Laverne and Shirley, Tuesday on ABC.